Hey guys, welcome back. So before I get into the official mani for this video, I thought I would share with you how I've been prepping for my peel base since I'm currently not using gel or builder gel or any gel products at the moment. So I went ahead, I did my dip powder fill in, and I am going over them with my Triple D buffing block. So I did my fill in, I did all my shaping and my filing, and I'm going over them with my Triple D buffing block. I do feel like this buffing block is key because it is smoother than all the other buffing blocks that I have. So it really makes the overlay really super smooth, like baby bottom smooth. And I do think that is key for getting your nails to pop off super easy without causing any damage to your extensions. So I went ahead, I just kind of spritzed them with some alcohol just to cleanse them of that dust. And now I'm just going to go in with this Sally Hansen No Chip regular nail polish top coat. And I'm just going to do just one coat of this over all of my nails. And I have found that I feel like this is key. You can do this with gel top coat, or maybe dip top coat would work too. I'm sure it would. I'd have to try it. I think it would. But just having kind of that polish barrier in between the dip and the peel base seems to really do the trick as far as not having any issues when you go to pop off. If you've been with me for a while, then you know I started out kind of doing it this way with doing some kind of dip as an extension and then peel base. But every single time I popped my nails off back then, it would always mess up my edges. Always mess up my edges. So I've been experimenting for over a month now, and I finally got it down to where I have no issues when my nails pop off. And I think it's because I've been doing my extensions a little bit thicker. I've actually been doing them as thick as how I used to do my builder gel, and I think that makes a difference too, because they're thick enough to where when I pop them off, it's not going to create any damage there either, because they're super hard. So you guys will have to let me know if next time I do extensions, or if my nails are long enough when I soak these off, if I do like an overlay with the dip powder. You guys will have to let me know if you want to see how I do that and how I kind of build them up to where they're thick enough to where I don't have an issue with peel base, because I know some of you girls also have a gel allergy, so maybe that will be helpful for you. All right, so I've went ahead, I've buffed, I did my nail polish top coat, I let that fully dry, and now I'm going in with my UNT peel base. I do have another peel base I'm going to kind of test out and review soon. I got the Hollow Taco peel base, so I'm curious to see how that one works. If you've tried it, you'll have to let me know down below in the comments. So my kind of trick with the UNT is if I want my nails to last, say, more than 4 days, I will do just one coat. I go over my whole entire nail. And then if I know that I'm going to want to do them in like 2 or 3 days, I'll do 2 full coats of UNT. The way I do it may not work for you. Everybody is different. Peel base is water based, so depending on how dry or oily you are, you kind of have to experiment with it. So while this is drying, we're going to get into today's actual video. Shameless Nails sent me over their new collection. I'm so excited. This is their Mirage collection, and then they sent me over their 2 birthday limited edition dips for the month of May. This brochure, how cute is this brochure? So on top of the May exclusives and the Mirage collection, they are releasing their Shamelessly Transparent, which is their clear, but I love how descriptive this little brochure is. Like, it has every color detailed, whether it is a glow, a thermal, a color changer, and it is just it explains everything, like the color shifts, the color base, everything. So that first color I showed was Stargazing. It's a beautiful blue with different color fine glitters in it. This one here is Sedona. It is a really pretty greenish teal with some gold glitter in it. I'm just going to run through and show you guys the collections and the colors they sent me while I'm waiting for my peel base to dry. This one here is Verde Visions. I hope I said that right. I wanted to wear this one so bad, but the color change in it, actually I did technically wear it. I put it on one nail to try it out. I want greens to like me. But it is super gorgeous. It is a teal base that transforms to that mossy color green. It has like gold and pink and purple flakies in it, which is stunning. This one right here, you all need to get this one. You need it in your life. I am telling you. It is Pink Sands. It is Shameless Nails Rose Gold, and it is, I don't know, I just think it's so unique from other rose golds. It's just a real deep rose gold, and it's even more gorgeous in person. This one here is Oasis Water. This is the one I'm going to use for my mani today because it's a glitter and it glows in the dark. I do not have any glow in the dark glitters, so it was like a kid at Christmas time when I got that. This one here is Cactus Blossom. This one's transformation is bananas. It goes on this gorgeous sheer pink with gorgeous iridescent flakes. And then look what happens after it is under UV light for 30 seconds. It transforms to this gorgeous deep orange color. It's so pretty. It took me a hot minute actually to decide on which one I was going to do. I went back and forth between Oasis Water and the Cactus Blossom. This one here is the Bull. These are the Taurus colors, so the limited edition colors for May. And I'd say this one is more of like a caramel with really fine, gorgeous shimmer to it. It's super pretty. The next one is Emerald. Of course, your classic green for May, because that's our birthstone color, right? I am a May baby myself. So I'm gonna try to wear this. I'm gonna try. We'll see. But it is a gorgeous green with kind of color matching green flakes, which really gives it a lot of depth and dimension. It is super pretty. So if you are a fan of greens, you definitely need to snag up Emerald on the 15th. So I went through, I showed all of the colors. I'm going to pull out Hyacinths. This is a color from their last collection because I really wanted to do a glow-in-the-dark ombre. And wait till you guys see at the end. Y'all need to try a glowing ombre because it's super fun. I still have it on. I'd be okay if this mani, I'd be okay if it never comes off. So I'm going to get started with my ombre. So I'm going to use my Virgo&Gem dip liquids. I'm going to use the base, the activator, and the top coat. I've had Virgo&Gem liquids for a long time now, and because I was always a gel top coat kind of girl, I never actually used their dip top coat as a top coat. So we are going to do that towards the end of the mani. If you are interested in getting any of these colors or the full collection from Shameless, my code is always in the description box. I will leave it up here for you guys as well. I am not commissioned with Shameless Nails, so I do not receive anything if you guys use the code. It is simply just a code for all of my followers and my subscribers as a little thank you. So whenever you want to purchase anything from Shameless, use that code and save yourself a couple bucks. So I'm just doing a simple ombre, but I wanted to do it on all of my nails. So I'm doing a vertical ombre. If you have never tried doing an ombre before, I highly recommend starting with a vertical and starting with a glitter because glitters are super forgiving and they're so much easier to do than a solid color Ombré. And Hyacinths is one of their mainline colors, so it is available on their website still, and I highly recommend grabbing this one because it literally goes with everything. So my whole plan for this mani was to kind of have almost like a French-ish kind of look to it. So I'm only going to use Hyacinths for my first layer, and then for my second layer I'm going to use the Shamelessly Transparent, which is the clear, instead of the pink. So my first layer, as you notice, I'm kind of doing it kind of lazily. I'm just kind of letting the glitters fall where they want to. I'm not going to do any special individual glitter placement like I do when I'm using chunkier glitters. These ones, this glitter was super, super easy to work with. It is fine. It's fine glitter as like the filler glitter, and then it is just gorgeous, gorgeous small iridescent glitters to it. So I'm just gonna let this one fall where it wants. So I am going to let you guys watch as I finish up my first layer, and then I will be back. So now that I'm ready for my second layer for my ombre, I'm just going to apply my base as normal, but I'm going to reverse the colors. So I'm going to start with the glitter this time, and reversing the colors really does help you get a really nice fade, so it looks more like an ombre and you don't end up with that like straight line down the center of your nail, unless that's what you're going for. But usually traditional ombre has that really nice fade in the center that kind of blends those two colors. Since I am using clear, I'm not really too worried about that because I'm not applying a color on that other side. So I sprinkled it on the first one, and then it clicked in my head like, dum-dum, just dip your finger in the clear. So that's what I'm going to end up doing for the rest of my nails. I am using the Shameless clear. I just poured it in a cupcake liner because they sent me a huge jar, and I didn't want to contaminate the whole jar with the glitter because I do want to actually test it out over some different solid colors, like a black. I think every clear should be tested over a black or a super dark color. But I will say, I love this clear so far. Not usually, but some clears will kind of make the glitters look cloudy. This clear is super finely milled, super finely milled. I have no issues, I have nothing to say. It's a really good clear, and I'm excited to test it out over some different colors. So I will definitely keep you guys updated and let you know how that works. So I'm gonna let you guys watch. I'm gonna finish up my second layer here. I'm gonna speed it up just a bit because it is repetitive, but I'm gonna let you guys watch and I will be right back. So I got all my ombre layers done. Now I'm just going to cap them all in clear. I did go ahead and just show me capping just one nail in clear. I did the other ones off camera just to save a little bit of time. But I love how this turned out with just that one coat of the pink for the ombre. It is definitely opaque enough to just do one layer. I cannot see any natural nail showing through at all. So definitely grab a jar of hyacinths while you were shopping on the 15th because you will not regret it. It is a all year round type of color. So I'm going to clear cap. I'm going to get these activated. I am going to file and shape and all that good stuff off camera, and I will be back for a top coat. So I got all of my filing and shaping done. These filed up super, super easy. Hardly had to do any filing, to be honest. So now I'm just cleansing, removing the dust with a little bit of alcohol on a paper towel, and I'm gonna get ready to do my top coat. This step is optional, but I am terrified to ruin a bottle of dip top coat. So I always do the little alcohol trick. So you just saw me take a piece of paper towel and put a little bit of rubbing alcohol on it. And now I'm just gonna go in and apply a layer of activator to all of my nails. So then I'm gonna let my activator kind of do its thing and sit on my nails for about a minute. Activator is what's going to activate your top coat, your dip top coat. So it's gonna soak in to that top layer, and it's just gonna make sure that your dip top coat gets nice and shiny and glossy like it should. So I've applied that. I'm just gonna let it sit here and hang out and do its thing. So my mani on my left hand, you guys will see on Friday. I'm super excited for you guys to see that one. Those are some really, really cool decals that I got that I'm so excited to share with you. So I've let my activator sit for a minute. I just do a really quick swipe with the alcohol on the paper towel, and then I'm just gonna go over it with a dry paper towel and really give it a nice scrub down with the paper towel. Make sure that my nail is not wet anymore. Make sure that I get off any excess activator. This is where you want to really rub your nails down really, really good, especially if you don't do the little activator trick. But if your top coat brush comes in contact with any kind of activator, your brush is going to harden up. And then if you put it back in your bottle, more than likely it's gonna ruin your top coat. So for my first layer of dip top coat, because dip top coat is done in 2 layers, but your first one is a quick 2 to 3. I usually do 3 strokes on all of my nails. You do want to wipe off your brush in between. I don't know if you can even notice that I'm doing it. When I do my first layer, I don't go all the way to my cuticle. I don't cap my free edge with my first layer. It's really just a quick, kind of lazy first top coat. You don't have to be precise with this one whatsoever. Your second layer, the one I'm getting ready to do here in a second, well, right now, you will see it is much more detailed. I will cap my free edge. I will get as close to my cuticle as possible without touching, and just apply the second layer. You can be more detailed, but it's obviously not gel, so you don't want to sit here for a whole minute doing one nail. So I'm gonna let you guys watch. I'm gonna finish up my dip top coat. I am gonna let it sit for like a good minute or 2, and then I'm gonna show you guys the glow. And I'm not using gel, so I did not stick my hand in my UV light whatsoever. And this glow was crazy. It's so good. It's so fun. If you have not tried a glowing ombre, you need to. You need to. It's super fun. So I'm gonna finish up the dip top coat. I will say I am super impressed. That shine that you see right now, it stays like that. Like, it dried fully and it stayed super, super shiny. I'm kind of a little mad now that I have not tried Virgo&Gem's dip top coat before this time. I'm a little, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do one hand with the Virgo&Gem dip top coat and then do my other hand with Triple D's and kind of see, because as of right now, I'm comparing everything to the Triple D because it's been my current favorite for this whole time now. So I think I'm just gonna compare all of them to Triple D and see how they compare. So I'm just wiping off my bottle. This is super important to do to make sure that your bottles don't glue shut. Virgo&Gem's liquids do have the wiper insert, but you still want to make sure that you wipe them off really good. So while that is drying, I'm going to show you the glow. Look at that. A glowing ombre is so So fun. And the vertical ombre really does make your nails look longer. I had a little too much fun with the glow, as you can see. So again, the colors I did for this mani was Oasis Water is that glitter, and then Hyacinths is the pink. So I'm going to finish up with my Candy Skincare Cuticle Oil. I'm using the scent Sweetie Pop. It's one of my new summer favorites. It's not a new scent to the shop. It's just new to me. I don't know why I waited so long to try it. But you guys will have to let me know what you think of this mani. And don't forget, all these new colors release on April 15th. So I will leave all the details down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will catch you in my next one. Bye, guys.